Hi everybody, I'm Sinead Kennedy and I'm going bike touring very soon. So you may have seen my video the other day when I was out practicing on my bike with my luggage and I realised I just had way too much stuff with me. So what I've done is I've gone through my list and I have condensed it, and this is it. This is everything that I'm bringing for 3 weeks of cycle touring. So let's start off with the bike stuff and then we'll move on to the day stuff and all of the essentials. So obviously with my bike, I just don't want to forget anything. All the other stuff, if I need to, I can just buy or replace. So nice bright coloured helmet. It is important obviously to be seen. I like to wear this in Ireland because I do live in a dark country, but I love it as well. It's really comfortable bringing it with me. I'm not endorsing any products. These are all bought with my own money. These are all tried and tested for myself, by myself. I'm bringing a pair of cycling gloves. Now, I don't normally wear gloves, but recently I fell off my bike and I skinned my hands. So I had to learn that lesson the hard way. So cycling mitts are going in there. I'm also bringing a buff, which I like to wear as a hairband to keep my hair off my face. It absorbs the sweat. And then I can also wear it as a face mask if I'm just jumping off the bike to run into a shop to grab something. Other cycling essentials, a pair of socks. Now I'm just bringing one pair of lightweight socks that I can rinse and wash out every single night. I will be in cities. If I want to buy myself a second pair of socks and throw these ones out, I will. But you know, I'm just traveling really, really light. I'm bringing my old cycling shoes because they're actually really venty. They're actually allow a lot of air to go through them. I've also taken out any of the taping that I had put in to seal up any of the holes because of winter in Ireland. So I've made them even more airy. So, you know, I've got nice air conditioning there in my shoes. I've got two bidons. I've got one big one, one small one. When they're both full, it's well over a kilo on the bike. So again, I can always just keep one empty if I'm feeling it's too much weight. Other things that obviously I need for the bike are tops. Now I've decided to bring two sleeveless cycling jerseys. Now the great thing about these cycling jerseys is that they're not too ugly. I could actually wear them walking around a city if I needed to as well. So particularly this one, it's a nice bright colour. I like to wear sleeveless in the summer. I'm very precious about tan lines. I absolutely hate them. So that's why I'm bringing sleeveless. And they're just really nice and pretty. They're lightweight as well, that I can wash them out. I'm not bringing a base layer, and I'll show you why, because all of my day stuff could be worn as a base layer if I needed to. But I really don't think so with the temperatures on the continent in the summertime. I'm bringing one gilet, and that's obviously just for going downhill. It'll also double up in the evening times as a jacket. I will be spending some time in the mountains. It could be cool in the evening, so at least I have a little gilet that'll do me, you know, and I can just wear more clothes. I could just wear all my clothes if I need to. One pair of really, really good cycling shorts. Now these ones are brand new. I bought these online. They're called Endura. They're women's ones. They actually feel lovely. They wear lovely as well. It feels, there's no cotton in them, but it feels like there's cotton in them. And they actually are super, super comfortable. I wore them out the other day. Very, very happy with them. Really nice chamois on them as well. They're long distance cycling shorts. So just one pair of really good cycling shorts, and I would be happy with that. Two sports bras. Now I'm bringing sort of something that's a little bit funky, and I really like these sports bras. They're super comfortable, but also they're a little bit trendy, so I could wear them on the beach as a bikini top if I wanted to. I will be going to the beaches. They're also comfortable enough that I can wear them walking around cities all day. So just two sports bras instead of trying to bring bikinis and day bras and all that kind of stuff. There's just really no need. Two very comfortable pieces of underwear there. And then obviously I need a little toolbox for my bike, and this is super important. I've got one pair of gloves, and I've got a spare tube. I've got my pump, naturally enough. I've got a multi-tool because I will have to rebuild my bike when I get to the other side after the airplane. Tire levers. I've got the top off of my gas canister. Now I can't bring a gas canister on the airplane, obviously, so I'll just buy a gas canister when I get there, but at least I have my attachment and that's one less thing to worry about. I've also got a spare derailleur hanger. You may have seen my video on that. That's a great tip from one of the lads in my cycling club, just to bring the derailleur hanger that fits your bike, so that if you have a problem with it, you can just go to a bike shop and they'll fit it for you. There'll be no sort of hanging around for days waiting on parts. Electrical tape. As you know, I'm a big fan of gaffer tape, but I can't bring my gaffer tape with me, so I'm bringing electrical tape just in case, because you know me, I'm just a bit of a MacGyver. I just like to be prepared. Cycling tablets. Now, I like to use these ones with caffeine because I don't drink coffee, so it gives you a bit of a kick in the morning, and it also has electrolytes in it for hydration. I do, when I'm abroad, use a lot of salt on my food as well. It is super important for water retention to have salt in your body, particularly when I'm cycling in the heat. So, you know, big fan of salt and electrolytes. I also have a lock. Now, this lock I got online very recently. It's really long, so I could put it through the two wheels and around the frame. It's also a combination lock, which means I'm not faffing around or worrying about losing keys. It's strong and it's sturdy, but it's also pretty lightweight, so I'm actually super happy with that. I also have my chamois cream. I personally just use Vaseline. That's always worked for me. I have some painkillers with me as well. I fell off the bike recently and had a lot of inflammation and pain in my body. So I'm just going to bring these in case anything flares up while I'm abroad. I'm hoping not, obviously. I hope that everything's fine, but better to have and not need. And then I also have my leads and an adapter. So this is a USB adapter. I've got my Garmin lead, which also charges up the back light on my bike. It also charges up my power bank, and then I have my phone lead as well. And that's all I need for the 3 weeks. So just a little adapter and my power leads. Phone, obviously. I'm bringing a selfie stick. Now, some people might think that's absolutely crazy, but when you travel abroad alone, it's really important. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you want to look great in your photos, and you don't want to keep having to find people to take pictures of you. You know, you just put it on the timer, 10, 9, 8, take your selfie. It's just really nice. And, I want to make videos along the way, and it's just something that I'm very interested in. So I'm going to suck it up and take the extra weight on the bike. So that's really all the cycling gear. I do have a little jacket here. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to bring it just yet. I'll see. I mean, it's kind of one of those things. If I bring it, I'll never use it. And if I don't bring it, I'll have wished I had. So we'll see. All right, so then moving on to sort of the more practicals of traveling. Oh, I have my cycling sunglasses as well. Now they're going to double up as sunglasses for the city. So obviously passport, credit cards, money, paperwork, which is super important now, unfortunately. I also have my European health card. So remember, if you're a European citizen, you are entitled to it, and it's well worth bringing as well. God forbid anything happens to you. Your travel insurance, my own personal health insurance will cover me, but it's just an extra piece of backup. If you're entitled to it, take it. I have a little purse as well, just for going around the cities. My front loader on my bike actually doubles up as a little handbag as well. It has a strap, so I can use that for walking around the cities. But I do like to bring a money belt for underneath my clothing. I've travelled all over the world solo, and thank God nothing has ever happened, because I always keep my most valuables, my passport and my credit cards, and the bulk of my money on me. Okay, so just put enough stuff in the day bag, in your handbag, and then obviously if that goes missing, no big deal, you still have your backup and everything else. Okay, I know this probably sounds like real mammy talk, but it's just, I've just seen people being robbed on holidays, and it's just a terrible thing. All right, absolute musts: sun cream, hairbrush, toothbrush, toothpaste. I can live without everything else, but I'm not living without those 3 items. I also have some Bandaids, and I also have Sudocrem. Now, if you're not Irish and you've never heard of Sudocrem, you absolutely need to Google this. This is just the best cream on the planet. It heals everything. It's fantastic for cuts, grazes, bruises, heals broken hearts and everything. It just is just the best invention ever. A couple of Band-Aids, like I said. Hopefully I won't be needing them on this trip. I have my power bank. This is a really light, thin power bank, just so that I can charge up the phone. and the Garmin if I'm having a really long day and I'm a little bit worried. A pen, because you know yourself, everyone always looks for a pen. And then this is all my day stuff here, and I really have trimmed this down. So I do want to look nice in the cities, but I also need to be very functional and very practical. So just 2 pairs of underwear. Okay, so just 2 pairs of knickers. I'm bringing 1 pair of good bikini bottoms that have a lot of cotton in them, and I will be going to the beach on a couple of occasions, but they can also double up as knickers if I need them to. A visor. Now this visor is old and crappy, so I'm just going to bring it, and then at least I can ditch it, you know, and at least then when I'm walking around the cities, I'll have, you know, my face protected. Shoes, sturdy walking sandals. These are brilliant. They're pretty as well. I made sure that they were pretty. They're well tried and tested, super duper comfortable. They've got really good soles, very sturdy on the straps. So when I'm doing city tours, I'll be comfortable. And also I'm going to do a couple of city bike tours, you know, on those sort of city bikes. So they're really practical for that. They're not going to fall off. Okay, now my day clothes, I've got 4 items. So 1 teeny tiny little summer dress that rolls up into nothing. It's nice and cool and it's pretty as well. So I do want to look nice. I've got 1 pair of shorts, really lightweight, old as well. I'd be rinsing and just slinging them on me. And 2 super duper lightweight t-shirts. And like I said, I can wear these on the bike if I need to, if I wanted to. They've no pockets on the back, but they're still, you know, functional enough that I could wear them cycling if I just wanted to change for whatever reason. And that's all great. And then last but not least, I just have a little wash bag. I just have a few personal items in it. I could live without a lot of these if I'm honest with you, but I've decided not to. I do have some mascara in there, a little bit of lipstick. I want to, you know, I want to look nice on my holidays. I like to look nice for myself. Also have a little bit of moisturiser. I have a good shampoo and conditioner in there that are just super tiny, so that every few days I can give my hair a proper wash with my good stuff. Okay, I don't want to come home with my hair wrecked. So yeah, it says me, I'm not precious, but I am. I know I'm not. I just want to look after myself, you know, and I'm at an age now where I don't see why I need to make life hard on myself. So that is literally everything that I'm bringing. It weighs about 4 kilos in total, and that's all I'm bringing. So I'll have 3 kilos on the back, about 1 kilo on the front, and then the water bottles in the middle, obviously. So that's everything that I'm bringing for my 3 weeks. Like I said, I'm sure you could think of more things. You can let me know in the comments below. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel and that you follow the adventure. And if you're new to being single, and if you want to go solo traveling and you've never ever done it before and you're a little bit apprehensive, get in touch. I do solo traveling coaching and mentoring, and I also do coaching for those people that are new to single life, such as recently widowed, separated, divorced, and you're making adjustments to single life. It's also great for people who are facing into retirement and have no idea how they're going to fill their days, because I'll be honest with you, like, you know, being single is fantastic, but you do have a lot of time on your hands, and it's when you don't know how to channel that energy and fill that time, that can be when problems really do arise. So I'll post the link to that down below. Remember to follow me here on Instagram, on YouTube, and everywhere else. All right, have a great day. See you soon.